what you contemplate. Are we? Am I?
Yes. Ooh, we're going with green. For the home team. I get it. But because I'm wearing a green jersey, it looks like Christmas. What did I say? Green? This is green. I'm wearing a red jersey. It looks like Christmas. Ho, 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 everybody. Are you ready for the Western Conference Final? It's your favorite Western Conference YouTuber, Steve Dangle here. Hi. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel. In this watch along, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Canadian Girl 83, thank you for gifting 5 SDPN memberships. There we go. Let me get a little taller here. As a Panthers fan, not gonna lie, even I'd watch Rantanen complete the revenge arc and beat the Canes for a cup. You don't mean one syllable of that. Oh yeah, the Stars are going to play the Panthers in the final or something, and you're going to be like, for sure, let's go Stars. No way. That music during the stream countdown is absolute fire. That is Aberdeen fighting for love. Adam and I went to high school with Al Rowe, who is the lead singer of the band. Fighting for love. Steve, your thoughts on the Leafs allowing Shanny to interview with the Islanders? Bringing Brendan Shanahan back would be unjustifiable. He has been the president of the Leafs for 12 years, and they have won 2 rounds. Beat it. That's enough. Sports Talk Chud reminding me of something I forgot I said. Bum save! Bum save! Bum save! Bum save! Bum save! Emo Jalapeno, welcome to SDP VIP. What do we got? What do you hear? What do you say? It is the Oilers. It is the Stars. It is a rematch. It is the 2025 Western Conference Final. Oh. Ah. So we have what the lineups look like in what the top 5 players from each team looks like in NHL. Let's see it. Because we are going to be giving away copies of NHL 25 tonight. For the Stars, their top players, Mikko Rantanen is 94, Miro Heiskanen is 91, Jason Robertson 89, Matt Duchene 88. Highest ranked center is Matt Duchene. Okay. And Rope Hintz. Matt Duchene is ranked higher than Rope Hintz, is an 87. That's odd. Drew would put Duchene below Wyatt Johnston. I mean, yeah, I would too, actually. Connor McDavid is a 97. Very appropriate. Draisaitl is a 96. Evan Bouchard is an 88. Matthias Ekholm, who has played 0 games in these playoffs so far, is an 87. And so is Zach Hyman. Zachary on the attackery. So, later tonight, second intermission, in fact, right, Drew? That's still the plan? Yep. We're going to be doing trivia. Second intermission, we're going to be doing trivia. What is the top prize, Drew? Do you know? Top prize is a Matty Beniers Seattle Kraken McFarlane Toys figure. We have second and third get copies of NHL 25. We're going to have codes for you. And are we giving away some of these? Fourth and fifth get the mini sticks, the SDPN Spark mini sticks. Spark SPARC. That's who puts on the trivia. And everyone else gets 15% off at the SDPN shop. Watch Medicine says, let's pray for another Connor McDavid versus Cats part 2. That would be insane. If every Leaf was a UFA, who do you keep? Oh, man. See my body language just change when you bring up the Leafs? I'm like, ugh. Steven Lorentz. Like, probably more than that, but Steven Lorentz. And Chris Tanev. I'm so cheesed at them right now. So, listen, we don't have the old Leaf bump. Like Carol Rayom says, it feels weird, but I'm here. Happy to support you, Steve. Thank you, Carol. But the cost of admission, you click like, please. There's 1,100 people in here, only 200 likes. Those numbers don't add up. Click like. It takes a second. It's easy. It's free. And it helps us out a great deal. We probably set a record for likes and basically everything in a month. We had an insane month. I'd really like it to continue, but the Leafs decided, nope, we're going to leave. And yes, we got a lot of views out of the Leafs losing, but it's like making dinner reservations at Death Row. You'll be full when you leave, but the price is you die. Wes Richard sent 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what on earth is an SDPN membership? Well, let me tell you. We do 3 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week. We recorded one today, but we also have a bonus episode, a VIP episode, and we recorded one today. But you only get access to it, and it's ad-free. You only get access to it if you are an SDP VIP. So you get the bonus VIP episode if you become an SDP VIP. There's an optional ad-free tier that's for all the episodes. The VIP episode is automatically ad-free, but everything else is ad-free if you get the ad-free tier. Being an SDP VIP gets you special access to silly emojis on our channel. And like I said, a bonus SDP every week. I think it's friggin' great. Emojis like the blue-footed booby. That's right, Drew. You are the blue-footed Drewby. Wait, is the booby a special emoji for us? It is? I thought they just had those. Justin made it? What a friggin' legend. What a legend. Andy Phelps, Marchand has the final say on whether or not Shanahan will be fired, considering he owns the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well played. Sober David, here's to cover the revenue for all of the sickos who won't show up since you're not yelling at the Leafs too soon. It's never too soon to give me money, Sober David. Mitchie Hockey, I just want to say, let's give Matthews a break. First year as captain, was injured for pretty much the entire season. Every captain has to learn. Love your stream, Steve. Can't wait for next year. Excuse me. Justin Fisher, do you even know what I do here? No. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve sucks. Wait, what? See, this is why punctuation's important. Hi, Steve. Sucks that the Leafs flopped. Thanks for the streams. Loved hanging out for the season and cheering on the Leafs with you guys. And producer Drew, thanks for the like on X. Steve. Yes. As captain of the Leafs fan base, I don't know about that. What can we as a group do better next year to make sure the team succeeds? Because it's obviously our fault. I mean, wouldn't kill you to get a little loud in the building and like not just for goals. Also, if you are friends with someone who would throw a jersey on the ice or a beer on the ice or like tweet out the address of a player, it's your job to punch them in the face. I think that's a good job. That's a good thing to do. You should do that. Oil fan here. Thanks for doing this. Love from YEG. Thank you, John. When will Mrs. Dangle put her foot down and make you shave? Not yet. I cleaned it up a bit. Explain icing to me like I'm 5. I don't get it. Center ice line. Puck on offensive side of center ice line. Dump puck. Dump puck good. Puck on defensive side of center ice line. Dump puck bad. No dump puck. What's offensive side versus defensive side? Puck on your side, center ice. No dump puck. Bad dump puck. Puck on their side of the red line. Dump puck. Good dump puck. You said like I'm 5, not like you're a caveman, but I hope it worked. Does it weigh on your conscience knowing how many suckers like me you've turned into Leafs fans? Yes. I know. Drew is such a good point. They've converted because of watching me. What about watching me made you go, oh, yeah, that's my team for sure. Hey, Steve, I asked Adam about this. What the hell are you asking me for? Hey, Steve, I asked Adam about this, but what coach would you think the Seattle Kraken should hire? I am I am so confused as to how Jay Woodcroft doesn't have a job. Like, he did very, very well in Edmonton until he didn't, and he hasn't had a job since. It's odd. And then there's like an emoji. This is from Emily, but I can't read it. I think it says, I did love your books. As much as Jim Nill loves cursing, that's what you wrote in my signed copy. I did? Go Stars. Well, it was great meeting you, Emily. God, I'm funny. Yeah, Drew's like, I don't get it. Edmonton standing for the anthem in Dallas. Evander Kane pulled up, styling and profiling. The clip is already online. It was on the broadcast 5 seconds ago. Oh, see, I wouldn't even notice that. People are like, why is he driving to the game? Why isn't he on the team bus? I don't know. Carly Isaac says, Elmo voice.
Has my voice recovered enough that I can do it? I kinda. It's not quite there.
Steve wrote friggin' Bruins in my book on October 27th, 2004. I love that you have the date. Francois Lebel talking about icing. Then Zebra says 1 foot on your side is okay, maybe. Steve, will you be making a Jordan-like return to McFlurry power this year? No comment. Typo, let's go hockey. I agree. Freak 811. So I have 4 teams, 1 for each division. Okay. I am already not on board with whatever you're about to tell me. Central is Wild. Go Wild, suck it, Drew. Drew says boo. Atlantic is Leafs because you and I like emotional pain. Metro is Rangers because I like the goal song. And Jesse and Pacific is the Sharks. Wow. Was this the worst year of your life or what? Yeah, there's no way. Okay, so if there was a tournament with just those 4 teams playing against each other, like the 4-nation face-off, who do you want to come fourth? Who's third? Who's second? Who's first? Diane, I appreciate all of the awesome live feeds. Go Oilers. There you go. Nicholas, kind of hard to forget it when it was the day after my birthday at the Jens game. Oh, that's why I wrote friggin' Bruins. Are you not watching the NBA playoffs? The problem with the NBA playoffs is they're on at the same time as the NHL playoffs. I like the NBA playoffs. I am paying attention after the fact, like I'm consuming NBA content, but like I haven't been able to watch any live. Free K11 says yes. If the Stars win the series and Rantanen gets at least 1 point per game, or is that 1 power play goal? Can you argue he is possibly the most clutch player in the league / best playoff player? I mean, it's kind of hard when Connor McDavid is also on my screen, but Rantanen has a cup. And I will just throw that out there right now. Freak says Wild #1, Leafs, Sharks, Rangers. Puck is dropped in Dallas. Granlund. Stop by Skinner. Nice and easy. We'll get an ozone draw for Dallas. There's already plenty of booing. Is Rantanen... Here, wait. Play's about to start. McDavid kicked out of the faceoff dot. It's Hintz taking on Nuge. Nuge wins it. Mr. Bushbaum himself floats it out to center. Heiskanen collects it. Sorry. The numbers, listen, the Leafs are second nature to me. The numbers are going to take a sec. McDavid hands it off. Fired wide. Bush is bumped. They're calling that a hand pass, which I don't know. It's not exactly a hand pass, is it? But play is whistled. Is the 96-44-29 the most handsome forward D goalie in the league? Wait, you're adding Rantanen to the list of most handsome? Like, no offense. Drew goes, he's a giant ogre. Connor Brown for the draw against Sam Steele. Puck is dropped. Oilers win it back. The combinations: Granlund, Hintz, Rantanen, Robertson, Duchesne, Johnston, Marchment, Steele, Sagan, Ben, Oscar Bach, Evgeny Dodonov. Puck goes out of play. Essa Lindell, Cody Ceci is your top pair. Thomas Harley, Miro Heiskanen is really your top pair. I don't know why they're listed second. Leon Bichelle with Ilya Labushkin rounds it out. Obviously, Jake Ottinger in net for the Dallas Stars. Drew says, wait till you see how useless Bichelle is. Playoff Freddie Anderson showed up last night. I think the Panthers showed up last night. Stars win the ozone draw. Important win. Klingberg into the corner for Draisaitl. Draisaitl has 2 stars on him. It gets fired into the corner. There's a battle. Draisaitl collects it. Sends it to the point. Wallman. Klingberg. Again, into the corner, but it's basically a shot pass to Draisaitl. Klingberg again. Hands it off to Kapanen. Unbelievable how many former Leafs there are on the Oilers each and every year. Kapanen to Draisaitl, stopped by the toe of Ottinger. First real good shot of the game. Chipped off the glass and out to Wallman. Steve, why would you ever wear that jersey and make me relive my Four Nations trauma? I haven't recovered from 2010. Go Oilers from a wild season ticket holder. Because that win was one of the most satisfying wins I've ever seen in my entire life. And I will celebrate it until the day I die. Stars break out with it. Dodonov catching up to it. Covered up by Skinner. 17:47 to go in the first. Oilers letting Mason Marchman know we don't like you. Pierre, I have a Western and an Eastern team. Minnesota and Montreal. Soft spot for Anaheim in the Isles. Always wanted to know for you guys on the pod. My soft spot teams like completely vary over time. Sometimes it's got to do with the fan base. Like I've had a lot of pleasant interactions. I've liked the Penguins. I've liked the Caps. I've kind of liked the Oilers at times. I've kind of liked the Stars at times. Stars win the ozone draw. Leafs are always number 1, 2, and 3. Rantanen with it behind the Oilers net. In front shot. Stopped by Skinner. Hintz battles for it from his knees. Into the corner. That's Harley. Kane battling with Hintz. Oilers break it out. This is probably going to be icing. It is 17:18 to go in the first period. Dreger confirmed that the Toronto Maple Leafs have granted the Islanders permission to speak with Shanahan. Thoughts? Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah! Oh my God, yeah! Leafy Erickson, my wife just accepted a job in Luxembourg. This will end up being my last season watching games regularly. I'm more sad now than after game 7. Well, damn. You must love her. Puck takes a weird bounce in the neutral zone. Here come the Oilers. This is Kane. High and wide. Seguin plays it back. Seguin dumps it into the corner. Mason Marchment after it. Oilers break out with it. Chess match so far. Frederick gets it deep. Perry with him. That's a formidable duo. But here comes Sam Steele. Oop. It's in the neutral zone. Stars changing. Stars with it. Up the ice. Granlund for Hintz, who's skating real well. Centers it. No one there. And it's McDavid in transition. That could be a costly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, stop by Ottinger. It's behind the net. Holy crap. I think he might be the best player on earth, guys. McDavid to the point. Down low. I mean, what do you do? What's your game plan for that? Off the glass and out. Klingberg was never really a Leaf, was mostly a Star. Yeah, that's fair. McDavid just ended everyone. It was a flubbed pass in front, and he skates 180 feet with the puck, ends Essa Lindell. That's an all-world player. Holy crap. Face off in the Star zone. McDavid on the draw with Duchesne. Is Duchesne getting kicked out here? Katie Eliza, welcome to SDP VIP. McDavid. Stars come up with it. Heiskanen. Up the ice. Oh, it's into the feet, and the Oilers play it back. It's Klingberg. You know, a lot of people talked real bad about John Klingberg and his time with the Leafs, and this man is playing in the Western Conference Final right now. Another great shot. Another save by Ottinger. You could repeat that sentence with 1,000 players. You're right, Drew. Hyman passes. Shot. Where is it? It's in the corner. McDavid after it. Heiskanen on him. Might be a theme of this series. Johnston in there digging. Getting punched by Nuge. Harley battling Hyman. Stars come out with it. Duchesne in the neutral zone. Passes. Shot. Stop by Skinner. Rebound off the side of the net. Turnover. Stars. Shot. That's blocked. Shot from Lindell from the point. Deflected well wide. Duchesne hands it off for Johnston. Oh, weird bounce in front. Stars can't take advantage. Klingberg. Come on, John. I was just complimenting you. Now here come the Oilers. Nuge for Hyman. Hyman in front. Stopped by Ottinger. Hyman. Whoa. Look for the one-timer from Draisaitl. Instead, he holds it. His pass is just picked off. Sent down the ice, not enough for icing. 14:20 to go in the first. Hand it off. What a play. Kapanen can't catch up to it in time. Stars collect it. Can't get it out. Ben digging in there. Bouchard dumps it. 2 Stars on Draisaitl. Bud Colson helping out. Oh my goodness. Stars still. There you go. They finally get it out. But this will be icing with 13:54 to go in the first. It's always a highlight reel or nothing with McDavid, isn't it? Close. It's always a highlight reel. Go SDPN, go. I like that. Why are rights holders allergic to making a good broadcast? TNT is beyond embarrassing and ESPN isn't much better. Commentators always sound sleepy. I wouldn't know. I don't get the American strums. Face off in the Star zone. Oilers win it back with too much gusto. Now they got to go get it. Stuart Skinner out of his net to play it while the Stars change. Trying to catch them sleeping. Ilya Lyubushkin. There's another name. Seguin gets it out. Marchment. He's got help. Cycles it for steal out of his reach. Pinch from Labushkin at the point. Steal. Marchment. There's another one. Steal! Head backhand into the corner. I think Skinner got a piece of that. Stars behind the net. It's intercepted by Kulak. Stars trying to keep this alive. Do they? Nope. Delayed offside. 13:05 to go in the first period. Shots 5 each. Sorry, coming from the Leafs series, both of them that they played, 5 shots already feels like a lot. Hintz down low. Granlund battling. To the point. Lindell on through traffic. Doesn't make its way through. Do West teams have worse defense than the East? Ooh, in front! And we'll get our first penalty of the game. It's going to be a hook on Kulak. Drew saying he just saved a goal. Let me see. No, I wouldn't say that. I think West is just more explosive. Is Corey Perry. Oh, no, sorry. It was Kulak. The camera was on Perry. Kulak is going to be in the box as the Stars get the first power play of this series. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Would I say the East and West have flipped over the last 10 years? West used to be the heavy conference. East used to be the speedy. See, the East isn't heavy. The East is violent, and there is a difference. When I think heavy, I think Vegas. I wouldn't describe Florida. They're heavy. Yeah, I guess they're heavy. Like, they're just vicious. You're saying it's more goals in the West? Yeah, but like more goals doesn't mean like one conference is soft, one is hard. Like, it's harder to score in the East. I think that's fair. The East is maybe more structured. Does that make sense? Like, you got like Florida's very structured. The Leafs, when they don't play like ass, are very structured. You have John Cooper's Lightning. You have Rod Brindamore's Hurricanes. It's very systematic. Whereas, like, I can watch an Oilers game any given night and have no idea what's going to happen. Same with the Stars. Like, I'm not saying these are poorly coached teams. They're just harder to predict. Sportsnet has a stat. The Stars have a negative goal differential in every period except overtime, and the Oilers have negative goal differential in every period except overtime and the third. How are the both of you here? Stars were outscored by 7 against the Avs, and they won the series. Crazy. Kulak in the box. Oilers win the first draw, and they get it out. And this is going to be a break. Nuge stopped by Ottinger. I thought he had more time there. Now here come the Stars on the counterattack with speed. Oilers clear it. What are the chances Shanahan gets fired on a scale from 1 to 1967? 1965. Johnston gets in. Rantanen whiffs on it. Oilers down the ice. Already 40 seconds gone in this power play. Stars have not done much with it. Across the blue line, but not with possession. Skinner around. He's picked off, though. Back to the point. Heiskanen. Down low. Granlund. Picked off. Here comes Hyman. 55 seconds to go in this power play. Hyman dumps it and chases. God, Zach, I love you and I miss you. He collides with Ottinger a little bit. Marchment. Seeing Zach Hyman win the Stanley Cup is going to be awesome and hurt so much. Oilers dump it again. This is not a good power play by the Stars. Hey, Steve. Go Leafs. Big ups from Thunder Bay. Thank you. Ironic big donation of not missing fans and missed. Sorry, I don't know what happened to your message there. Here's Jamie Benn across. Picked off, and here come the Oilers again. This is a 2-on-1. Connor Brown. He's got help. Hand it off. Knocked wide of the net. Stars only have 5 seconds, but they're going to try to make the most of it here with speed. Hintz. Ben. Oh, Rantanen. Can't get the shot off. Shoots. It's in the blue paint. Swatted away. Stars still with it. It's in the corner. Kulak is playing third forward right now. Rantanen second on that puck. And here comes Connor McDavid. Swatted away. Could have been a 2-on-1. Scroll up to my other donation, good sir. Oh, Steve, at the end of the day, thank you for all of the content. Also, being as busy as you are and meeting so many people, the fact you remember each person and can even name them after meeting, thank you. Thank you. You're nice. McDavid behind the back pass to Draisaitl. He does hold the zone. Fights off Wyatt Johnston. McDavid spins. Hands it off to Nurse. Nurse to Draisaitl. Oilers moving the puck so well. Draisaitl scores! Oh my gosh. What a goal from Leon Draisaitl. Oilers moving the puck so well to get him in position for that. He attacks the net with speed and just rips the thing. 9:41 still to go in the first. Leon. Stars with their best chance. Doesn't matter. The two best players in the world get a hold of it, and that's a wrap. McDavid staying with it. Nurse takes a stride, hands it off to Draisaitl. Shoo! That is a huge goalie, and Draisaitl just beats him clean. That's his go-to shot. I think they're all his go-to shot. Sierra, thank you for 10 STPN memberships. Canadian Girl 83, thank you for 5 STPN memberships. If someone gifts you a membership, thank them. Draisaitl with 6 goals here in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Puck is out of play. That was McDavid's 15th assist. Wow. As an Avs fan, go Oilers go, says Kyle. Uh-oh, Drew, how do we feel about that? Yeah, he's like, Nathan Cole, hey, Steve, do you know Joe DeBenedictis and his brother? I do. And I follow them on TikTok. His brother... No, I do know his brother. Sometimes there's another DeBenedictis I know. He used to work for the Blue Jays. Now he works for another pro sports team. I can't remember which. I keep thinking that's Joe's brother. I met him 100 times. It's his cousin. We went to Ryerson together. Kyle, thank you for the SCPN membership. Tori Glendenning. Hi, Steve. Hi. Is modern NHL parody diluting players' legacy, or will we remember the greats of today the same even without multiple cups? Well, I mean, players who played at the same time as Gretzky got into the Hall of Fame. And those Oilers won so many cups. I mean, Messier's whole career, it was extremely good, but I feel like he got more respect. I don't even think this is a controversial take. He got more respect for winning a cup in Edmonton without Gretzky and winning a cup in New York, obviously without Gretzky, than he did for all the stuff he did with Gretzky. The reason I'm using Gretzky here is like, same with Michael Jordan. Like, he had a chokehold on championships. 6 straight finals. Or not 6 straight finals. 6 out of 8, whatever it was. But guys who played at the same time as him, they're remembered. They're revered. I don't want this to be insulting, but like Pierre Turgeon is in the Hall of Fame. Go look at his resume. Like his points they're great. Go look at his resume. It doesn't match up to most other dudes in the Hall of Fame. Behind the Stars net. Stars chasing the game early. Sam Steele. Oilers all over him. Gets it to Lindell. What wins in a real life battle? A Star or Oiler? I think a Star. Steele behind the Oilers net. Tries to center it. Covered up by Skinner. Marchment was in there, though. Entire Oilers' first line could start for the Olympics. You're not wrong. Next commercial break, like I have a crazy stat for you. Like, think of the Four Nation face-off. Think of the team that impressed you the most. Think of the team that impressed you the least. Now ask yourself, who has the most representatives in the Final Four? Nuge. He's racing. He's going to beat out the icing. And that's Leon Bichelle, Drew. Did you see that? Here come the others. Kapanen. Klingberg. Blocked. Excuse me. Turnover in the Stars zone. Janmark hands it off. Where'd the puck go? Out of play. 8:31 to go in the first. Steve, why didn't you do the Eddie Guerrero chair spot while the ref went down in Game 7 so the Leafs could win via DQ? That is a deep cut, and I appreciate it. If Dallas lose, which home team needs to win Game 2 more? Oh, I see. So it out of Dallas or Carolina? I would say Carolina. No disrespect to Edmonton, but like I think if you go down 0-2 to Florida, you're dead. Which is ironic considering I'm calling an Oilers stream right now. And they almost blew a 3-0 lead in the final. Nuge in front for Hyman. I think he might have scored there. That or he just rang it off the post. Here come the Stars. Hyman thought he scored. Picked off. Oilers in the neutral zone. Attacking 3-on-2. Bouchard careful not to pinch too much as the Stars change. Rather, the Oilers change. Heiskanen dumps it. Kulak fans on it. Stars with it behind the net. The reverse is true. Alex Mogilny is not in the Hall of Fame. As a Sabres fan, it hurts. It's true. Stars to Jamie Benn. One-on-one with Stetcher. Benn shot right into the glove of Skinner. 7:33 to go in the first. Think this is Edmonton's last chance as the Draisaitl and Connor extensions could do a cap crunch like the core four. Think they can avoid the talent drain? That's totally up to Connor. Like, I don't think that's an Oilers issue. Oh, Hyman hit like the inside of the crossbar. I think McDavid was celebrating too. Holy crap. Justin, good day, sir. Oh, okay. Here, I got to read that in a minute. Stars wail on it. Ben, Nurse is trying to say that went out, and they blow the whistle with 7:25 to go. Dry is okay. He is no Max Domi. Boos aren't to help. Wow, Steve, don't take this the wrong way. Your stream numbers today just don't compare to the Leaf game. But, you know, if only the Leafs were still here. Well, I'm happy no matter who is here. Justin Chivachi. Good day, sir. American Boston fan here. Just wanted to say how much I appreciate you and your team, not the Leafs. And I've enjoyed your content for years. Hockey is awesome. And despite all the craziness going on, I'm glad we can all enjoy it together. Best wishes to you and your family. Have a good one. Justin, that is extremely generous and kind. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this game in the stream. 7:15 to go in the first. Battle along the half wall. Ben. Dumped. Where is it? Dodonov after it. Ben looking for options. Finds one. Shot from Harley. That is deflected, out of play. 6:58 to go in the first. Shout out to Justin. And shout out to you if you click like. And go to hell if you didn't click like. Jacob Chikrin just signed for $9 million. Oh, it was like 2 weeks ago. I forgot about that. So if Chikrin signs for $9 million, what does Bouchard get? I think it depends a little on how this playoff run goes. Because, like, I've been very critical of Bouchard, but, like, it's undeniable his game elevates in the playoffs. More than Chikrin. Bouchard is such a difficult defenseman to evaluate. Well, here's the problem, though. You know, you just said it, you know, with McDavid. If you can't guarantee McDavid's coming back, I don't know what you do there. Draisaitl coming in, shot, weird angle, stays with the puck. To the point, it's Bouchard. Stripped to the puck, but he holds the fort enough for Kapanen to reclaim it. Oh, don't worry, Denise, I got it. Cosmic debris, thank you, thank you. The Oilers are relentless on the Stars early. I'm trying to remember what my series prediction was. Marchman hands it off to Steele. Kulak takes it off. Oilers turn them the other way. Ottinger, whoa! Dangerous handling the puck with McDavid barreling down on him. 5:37 to go in the first. I'm a Habs fan watching a Leafs fan watch an Oilers Stars game. My wife might be right with her criticisms. McDavid to take the O-zone draw. Stars win the draw, but Hyman comes up with it. Now it's McDavid. McDavid goes for the wraparound, stuffed by Ottinger. Stetcher across. Oh, great weight in the crease. Rebound, McDavid to Stetcher. Across. Oh, you got to shoot that. Nurse and Stetcher passing back and forth. McDavid. Cross ice, one-timer. Ottinger doesn't have a stick. Stetcher to the point. Nurse plays it with his feet. Nurse, good skating. Hands it off. Shot through traffic. Stopped by Ottinger, who still doesn't have a stick. Now he picks it up. Stars get it out. That's enough for icing. 4:49 to go in the first. Goldney says Oilers in 7. Let's go Oilers. Is that what I said? Good pick by me. I mean, the Oilers looked like by far the more dangerous team early on. Oilers win the O-zone draw. Klingberg. Draisaitl loses it, and this is going to be a clean break. Seguin, shot, scores! Tyler Seguin! The speed, the hands. What year is this, Tyler? Wow. Just as I was saying, the Oilers look like the far more dangerous team early on. Seguin, in the blink of an eye, gets a breakaway, buries it. It's a 1-1 game here in game 1. Klingberg didn't have a chance. Giveaway by Draisaitl. And Seguin with the big celly in the Lone Star State. Yes, Brampton boy indeed. Former Plymouth Whaler. Your sister went to your high school? Oh. How is that not something I knew about you? That's crazy. Rantanen. Oh, turnover centers it. Cleared. You went to his house? Oilers. Draisaitl. You're going to have to tell me about that. That's Henrique. Sorry. You're making me confuse Adam Henrique with Leon Draisaitl, Drew. Puck out of play, but off the glass. Steve, I took about 10 years away from hockey. What happened to the hip check? I remember loving Kyle McLaren highlights from the Sharks. I think it's not that it's not allowed or frowned upon. It's just difficult to pull off. I almost feel like the game is too fast for a hip check, but they're still awesome when they happen. Steve Dangle here. STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. So, Team Sweden players. This is from the Four Nation Face-Off. These are guys who were named to the team and played for the team. So, spoiler alert, a guy like Miro Heiskanen, I'm counting, even though he didn't play. He was named to Team Finland. Team Sweden, representatives from the Four Nation Face-Off in the Final Four of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Gustav Forsling. That's it. Team USA, Matthew Tkachuk, Jacob Slavin, Jake Ottinger. That's it. I could have swore Seth Jones was on that list. Apparently he's not. Team Canada, Sam Bennett, Seth Jarvis, Brad Marchand, Sam Reinhart, Connor McDavid. Team Finland, Alexander Barkov, Sebastian Aho, Miro Heiskanen, Esa Lindell, Rope Hintz, Mikko Rantanen, Mikael Granlund, Anton Lindell, Eetu Luosterainen, Nico Mikkola. Team Finland has by far the most representatives remaining in these playoffs. Wild. Wild stuff. Death Eater sent one SDPN membership. Gracias. Sagan was a minute 20 into that shift when he buried the breakaway. He's always been ripped like an old shirt. I got to work with him in his Team Canada days with Nike in like 2010. Fresh off of getting drafted second overall. It's crazy watching these guys who I watched in junior basically get talked about like graybeards. Because they kind of are. Ref didn't like that face-off. They'll do it again. 4:11 to go in the first. Face-off is in the Stars zone. What's going on here? Henrique. Oh, Henrique goes to the bench for a new stick. Did he break it? He must have. Leafs need a goon squad. Every cup winner has them. Leafs need a don't pinch when it's a dumb idea squad. Evander Kane to take the draw against Mikael Granlund. Kane wins it. Stetcher. Brown. Big hit on Brown by Bichelle. They're calling him Bichelle? Could have swore it was Bichelle. It's Bichelle? Oh, that's going to take me a minute. Here come the Stars. Rantanen for Granlund. It's an all-Finnish line they have. My Finnish is terrible. Yeah, it sounds Scottish, you're right. Stars turn the Oilers around at their blue line. Oh, here comes Harley. Kapanen, good job on him. Little role reversal there. The forward on the defender. Draisaitl gets through everyone. Dodonov holds him up. Draisaitl to the point. Cross. Shot. Stopped by Ottinger. So Drew says Makar, Taves, probably number one pair in the league. Hard to disagree. Is Heiskanen, Harley number two? On paper, yeah. I haven't seen enough of them, and I know Heiskanen's not playing at 100%. But, like, those are two cracked players. Like, if they play together next year, like, out of camp, I mean, yeah. Petrangelo Theodore is pretty good. I know they broke him up. Maybe they shouldn't have. Hawks says Skinner. Boo Dallas beat TO in Maple Leaf Gardens in the only home game I've been to. The only? Leafs need to go to the net, squad. I agree. Still can't believe the media pissed the Leafs pants. Thor Wind, welcome to STP VIP. Nugent Hopkins, to the point. Klingberg, on! Traffic is the name of the game for the Oilers. Just not getting through. Oh, Duchesne rocked to the ice. Ooh. Hard hit. Who was that? That was Hyman. Oh. Into the neutral zone are the Stars. Patience there from Duchesne, who narrowly avoids another huge hit. Absorbs one from Klingberg. Hands it off. Robertson. Duchesne in front for Johnston! How didn't he bury that? And now here come the Oilers on the counterattack. It's a 3-on-2. Klingberg leading it. Drops for Perry. Perry spins. Perry stops up. Janmark. Oh, this is an awesome series already, I can tell. Nuge in his own end now. Leafs need a no spinorama squad. There have been so many spinoramas in this game, and they've all looked great. 2 minutes to go in the first. Deep in the Star zone now. Marchment can't clear it. Perry. That's wide. Oh! Steele comes out with it. Chips it into the neutral zone. Glove down by Bouchard. Plays it back for Kulak. Up the ice. No ice. Harley. Minute 33 to go in the first. Oilers have it now. Stetcher. Ooh, partially picked off. Stars trying to take advantage. Harley. Man, he was going like 1-on-4. I don't know about that. Draisaitl waiting for reinforcements. They arrive. Podkolzin. Shot. That goes high. Dry. Centered. Now the Stars try to counter. Granlund. Rantanen chips it in for Granlund. Hits Draisaitl. Another hit. Simmy says, go Oilers. Great commentary. I say, thank you, Simmy. That's very generous, and thank you. 45 seconds to go in the first. Simmy. Cece almost has it taken by Kane. Now it's taken. Kane! Oh, tries to go cross to Henrique. It goes directly off a Star sticking out, but I don't believe that'll be delay of game. It was just a chip. Yeah, Drew goes, good job, CC. Yes, for real. Thanks for coming out. Oh, so that Johnston shot where I said, how didn't that go in? It was blocked by Jake Wallman. Man. Yeah, Drew goes, you think Eisman's watching? Really, really underrated pickup. Ozone draw. Better be watching, Simmy. For the Oilers. Here we go. They have it. Kane on! Directed wide and into the netting by Ottinger. 24.9. Let's round up. 25 seconds to go in the first. 1,000 likes. We like that. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Call them. Right now. In the middle of the night. Make them think something is wrong. But just tell them, hey, pal, I love you. You should watch this stream. Stars come up with the puck off the D-zone draw. They have it in the neutral zone. Henrique corrals it for his D-man. 15 seconds. Let's see what the Oilers can do with it. Brown taking his time. Shovels it in. I don't think that's... Okay, it won't be icing. Lindell says, you take this garbage. And as the clock winds down, 1-1 after 1. Draisaitl with a power move to put his team up 1-0. And then Draisaitl at the other end of the ice with a giveaway Tyler Seguin with the breakaway. He ties it at 1. 1-1 is the score at the end of 1 in game 1. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. CC with the most series wins from the 1920 Leafs. Ooh. No, there's a question mark. He put a question mark. So I don't know about career because like Thornton was on that team, for example. But like since then, yeah, probably. Oh, Kadri? No. See, Kadri had 4 with the Avs, right? And then maybe 5 because I want to say they got to the second round in the bubble or the year before or whatever it was. But like Cece had 3 last year. He's got 2 this year already, so there's 5. That's just the last 2 years. Was he with the Oilers in the Western Conference Final? So there's another 2. That's 7. Yo. Holy crap. Oh, Hyman. Well, he'd be, at minimum, he'd be tied with CC. Damn. That's so crazy that they're up to like 7 each, 8, and the Leafs have 2. In hindsight, would I keep Hyman and not sign Tavares? Well, you're giving me the power of hindsight, so yes. And like Hyman at his number is crazy. Ugh. The Leafs couldn't have let him go at a worse time. It didn't seem like that at the time. At the time, it was like, all right, he scored a bunch of goals. He's had difficulty doing that over most of his career. If this is a flash in the pan, he's about to sign an expensive contract that's too expensive. And it turns out, nope, it was just the build. Snow Pirate, as an Avs fan, I don't want Drouin to leave. But as a Leafs fan, I'd be happy with him on the Leafs. Thoughts? Cheap top 6 guy, Drew says. Alan Walsh clients. What's not to like? He is pretty attached to McKinnon. No, he belongs in Colorado. He belongs in Colorado. Our intermission clip is should the Leafs let John Tavares walk? Drew, is this from the SDP or CJ show? Wow, I straight up don't remember talking about this. I bet it's fire, and I'll be back after hearing me talk about this for the first time.
Here's a devastating stat. Are you ready for a devastating stat?
Hit me.
Hold on. Leafs outscored 12-2 at home in the final 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
In what other market, league, whatever, with fans who care, is that going to be okay? Brad Marchand, career game 7 points versus the Leafs. 5. Matthews and Marner, career combined game 7 points with the Leafs. 5. That's from Sportsnet stats.
The Leafs move heaven and earth to keep them together.
Matthews had a goal in this series. Marner had a goal in this series. Marner had 2 shots in the final 5 games. Tavares had no points outside of the 1 game he had 2 goals. 0 points. 0 points.
Do you got Willie in there?
Do you want to do Willie?
No, I got him. Don't worry, Adam. I prepared it on my phone on the train on the way in here because Matthews and Marner and Tavares, like, losing their production hurt. Losing Willie's production is what killed them.
That's devastating.
It's devastating because, like, he got them through the Ottawa series. Like, I'm looking at game 1, goal and an assist. Game 2, assist. Game 3, assist. Game 4, 2 assists. Game 5, no points, -3. No one looked good that night. And then in the deciding game, 2 goals, 1 assist, +1.
Crazy.
Legitimately unreal over the course of the series against Ottawa. Game 1 against Florida, 2 goals, 1 assist, they win. 1 goal, they win. 2 assists, but they lose game 3, a game where they had a 2-0 lead and a 3-1 lead. That is the one that got away. And that was the last point he had. No points -1, no points -1, no points -1. Losing William Nylander's production was the beginning, middle, and end of this series.
So let's go for the ramifications of the game for each player. We'll start with the least interesting, which is William Nylander. He'll be back next year. He signed a long-term deal. He loves it in Toronto. He was amazing efforts in the first round, some good stuff in the second round. He was horrific in game 5 and horrific again in game 7.
Completely invisible. Like he just wasn't a factor.
And also, not a factor and not, I know when William Nylander's dialed and I know when he's not. I've watched a lot of William Nylander hockey. So have you guys. So is everybody listening. We know what he looks like when he's going to take a game over, and we know what he looks like when he just doesn't have it. And I don't know if it's, I think some people have unfairly, coaches specifically have unfairly labeled it as he doesn't give a shit. I think the point is he does give a shit, but I think sometimes he just doesn't have it.
You said it earlier. They all care.
They all
like
care.
Berube said it, and you're referencing it. Like they all care. So that's where I think the Berube quote comes into play. Here is I don't understand what they lose when they care, but their body can't then just do the thing that they've already done and shown. Whatever that mental gap they have. I don't know if the Leafs this offseason need to take every dollar they made through these playoff games that they had and just invest in sports psychologists for the entire room.
I think so.
Because it's 100% a mindset.
White noise machines. I don't know. Like, you've made enough money. Like, you could probably, like, look at the schedule when it comes out in July. Set aside the important games. Don't let fans in.
Okay.
Don't let them in.
I think...
No, it's your cross to bear. It's your burden. And you have the power. Just say no to the money. Just say no.
Willie in game 7 and like I don't think he had a really good game 6 either, even though like they handled things. I think
he didn't
had,
have
like,
a good games 4 through 7.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but like I don't think it's because he doesn't care about performing and winning these games. I don't know where it comes from with any of the players where they all obviously care a lot, but they can't execute on what they know.
Austin Matthews, second most boring. He'll be back next year, unless he requested a trade or something like that, and the Leafs could still say no. Those two guys seem to be the guys that the Leafs are going to build around going forward. The other two guys...
On Austin Matthews, I think there's a conversation to be had at some point in this tenure as a Toronto Maple Leaf that is still premature to give him the captaincy.
I would love to know who he was talking about when he talks about passengers, because my first thought was Willie.
Interesting.
I'd love to know who he was talking about.
Well, I think most of the team. The stats bear out most of the team.
Yeah.
That's
going to get clipped by those really shitty aggregator sites. Like I'm saying, it's Matthews talking about Willie. I don't know who the player is, but my first thought was
I think it's most of the team, and I'm sure he means himself too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We could go back to play the clip again. I think he inferred basically everybody.
I would have liked him to win in one of these games before getting that C from Tavares.
Okay.
Or
I would have liked Tavares to win in one of these games before getting the C.
I would have liked them to not have a captain. Like they don't execute in the moments when you need players to perform at their highest level, and I've never seen an organization reward people for doing nothing.
How about this one?
Letters?
How about this one?
No letters.
No, not no letters. How about this one? We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, so let's have Matthews and Marner split the assistant captaincy for 4 years.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We wouldn't want to make anyone uncomfortable now, would we?
Yeah.
This is the issue I have. This is a team. Babcock, and Steve reminded me of this on the train in. Babcock said, we want to make it a safe place to play, meaning you want players to come here and feel protected from the fans who, oh man, they like it. And we don't want big bullies like Mark Masters and Chris Johnson coming to the game and making these guys feel uncomfortable, or lest they be held accountable to the actions on the ice.
Hey, Lil Ken Campbell's there.
Ken Campbell is there. And, Steve Simmons makes his obligatory one-time appearance, to ask a snide question or two. And Steve, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It's okay.
Oh,
listen, you've made millions. I'm sure you've made millions of dollars over your career. Steve's got an angle, and that's his angle, not you. Other Steve. I'm looking
You
at
had me
this.
up to the millions of dollars. I was like, wait, what?
I'm sure he has made millions.
Yeah.
So here's the part where it gets interesting, boys. I'll go with the third one, and this is more interesting. It's John Tavares. As I told you, John Tavares had 2 goals in the series, nothing else. They happened in the same game. There are 7 games in the series. This is a player who reportedly is asking between $7 and $7.5 million.
No.
The Leafs are not comfortable with anything more than about 5. And those are the reports that are out there. That is the scuttlebutt. And I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, are they even comfortable with 5? And it's not because John can't go out and put together another great regular season where he's almost a point a game.
Sure.
But I am looking at this and going, okay, it's not that these 4 players singularly, and the younger guys, especially, Matthews, Marner, Nylander, are not singularly unbelievable talents. But what do we always go back to? It's the mix of people.
Yes.
It's the mix. So if Marner is truly walking, and we'll get to him in a second, if he's truly walking, the mix is still largely the same if you bring 75% of it back.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I'm like, you can just move on from John Tavares.
Yeah, and
I
he
think
wants to be
it's
here.
done.
If
One of the
he
rare
would
guys that does.
If he would, for me, he's a perfect candidate for a deferred salary sort of contract. If he would take something, I'm talking outrageously cheap. I think 5 is outrageously cheap. Like for what?
But
for
Steve,
what he brings?
what's he bringing you? What's he gonna? What role is he on this team? That's what you got to look at. If he's third line center, and you've got your second line center lined up, it's going to happen.
Well,
then you cannot go into next season with John Tavares as your second line center. You can't go into next season with Domi, Kampf, or Lawton as your third line center.
There's not enough change there.
Let's list the centers in the series: Barkov, Matthews, Lundell,
Bennett,
Tavares, Bennett. Okay, so where does Tavares fit in the pecking order there, and why is it 5th?
This
is the point.
Even at $5 million, that's not enough change to the roster. It's
Right.
still Matthews and then Tavares, and we've seen that not work. I'd like to see some change here. Do something.
My hesitation there is I don't know about this free agency class. If he signs something cheap, I'm open to it. You can't
have him as second line center.
I think that's fair.
Is that
even?
Or it's like a committee middle 6 sort of thing.
But anything is better than what you have because what you have, doesn't work.
Yes.
So even if
I've been
not
thumping for years,
even if you're not a fan of the free agency pool, I don't think that's an excuse.
No.
Even if he's the best free agent that gets to the market on July 1st, he's the best center option out there. He shouldn't be your center because he can't play with the rest of the roster.
Yes. Enough of these Leafs. Am I right, fellow Western Conference fans? Stop thinking you're the center of the universe all the time. Shut up. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. So, green around me. Hawk says, that's a very good reference that I understood. He goes, good Lord, what is happening in there? And he is referring to the green surrounding me. That is a very good Simpsons reference. And I was actually going to say the same thing. So, Drew, the green is because the Stars are the home team tonight. Does that mean we're going to get a blue or orange background for game 3 and 4? You got the Oilers one ready. You're so smart. You're so good. You're so good at your job. You should put Christmas lights around me. Oh. 'Tis the season to be doing such a good job. Talking about the Oilers. Talking about the Stars. This is a good series. If that period is any indicator, this is going to be awesome. I don't know about you. I thought the Oilers controlled the majority of that period. Could argue they look like the better team. But the Oilers are not the only team with flashbang capability here. McDavid almost scored a highlight reel goal like pretty much right away. Seguin still got it, man. That guy is years and years into his career. He's still got it. Draisaitl giveth, Draisaitl taketh away. Tyler Seguin, drafted second overall 2010. This kid, who I covered in junior, is now 33 years old, sitting on 989 career NHL games, plus another 146 in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Wow. Now, in his career, he actually hasn't been the greatest playoff performer, at least not compared to his regular season numbers. He's had a few good runs, though. In fact, last year with the Stars, 13 points in 19 games. That ain't bad. It was an improvement on the 9 in 19 he had the year before. So far, heading into this game, in 13 games, he had just 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. Obviously, he's now up to 6 points, 3 goals. He's got his cup as a rookie with the Bruins. He's got a few years left under him. 809 career points. This dude is probably, if he's healthy, because he only played 20 games this season, but he had 21 points. If he's healthy, he's going to breeze past 1,000 games, obviously. He definitely should accomplish 1,000 points. How many more playoff runs does he need to hit 100 Stanley Cup playoff points? Like, this guy has had an unbelievable NHL career. And actually, I just had to check. He leads the 2010 draft class by actually quite a wide margin. He has 809 points. There's only one other player who even has 700, and that's Taylor Hall, who went first with 739. Jeff Skinner on the Oilers is third with 699. This actually wasn't the most impressive draft class. Not for, like, scoring. Skinner is first in goals. He's ahead of Seguin, but he's played far more games. He's only up 13 goals. Like, Seguin has more goals than Tarasenko. If you asked me, like, just, Steve, completely blind, who has more career goals, Seguin or Tarasenko? How aren't you picking Tarasenko? James Dean, Leafs Game 7 made me so angry. I strained a yell and loaded my diapers with Brown Hawkins cheesies. Okie doke. Oh, we got Christmas lights up on the screen. Hell yeah. Second period is underway. Drew, are you having trouble with your feed? Oh, okay. Whoa. I'm on CBC now. It was on full volume. My feed looks like crap. Hopefully it improves. Stars with it in the neutral zone. Don't ask me who any of the players are. There you go. That's better. Bouchard with it. Cross ice for Kulak. I can tell who the players are now. Bouchard. This is how the other half lives. Nugent Hopkins stumps it. Where'd it go? It's out of play. 9:12 to go in the second period. Hawks 23. It's a Festivus miracle. You know, Drew is usually very talkative in my ear. He's always got something to say. And he went a little quiet. And I'm like, he's working on something. And it was Christmas lights. I'm so festive right now. McDavid to the point. Shot is blocked. Here come the Stars with numbers. Dumped for Rantanen. Rantanen. Gosh, he's huge. Around the net for Hintz. Puck taken off him. And here comes McDavid. Holy moly. Look at him go. Shot. Rebound. Oh, Nuge couldn't bury it. He had such a good chance. And the Stars get it out. That was Thomas Harley, who was like, oh, no, 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 no. McDavid's top speed is absolutely outrageous. There's nothing in the world like it. Connor Brown. He's got no friends. That's a great question. Drew says, how big of a head start would I need on skates to beat Connor McDavid to the goal line? I think if I was at the offensive blue line, I might be able to do it. The red line? You think if I was at center ice? No. 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 So wait, center ice to the goal line? Absolute no chance. Absolutely no chance could I beat him in that race. Blue line. If you gave me the blue line, I'm pretty sure I could beat him. Center ice? Nah. What about the the ringette line? I thought it was just called the ringette line. Imagine it. Oh, with the puck on my stick? Oh, way slower. Are you kidding? Oh my God. I might have to be at like the hash marks to beat McDavid with the puck. Stars dump it. There's probably some former NHLers who couldn't beat McDavid in that race. Labushkin, cross ice, shot through traffic stop by Skinner. Marchment, Hunton, Stetcher, cross to Nurse. Bichelle, can't clear it. Labushkin out there with him. Bichel, sorry. That's going to take time. Bichel dumps it. Collected by Nurse. Nurse collected it from Bichel. Nurse. No Bichel in sight. Oilers through the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Stars. Dump it. Oilers are saying they're offside. I think they're right, honestly. Ben is in there. Knocked down. Stars can't hold the zone. Kane can't get around his man. Late in his shift. 3 minutes into the second period here. Imagine the Leafs with Seguin if they kept that pick. Yeah, I do that a lot. Makes me sad. It's easy. Centers, Stars can't center. Trent Frederick tries to get around his man. No, it wasn't. Well, the pick was given to the Bruins. It's the second overall pick. It was in the Kessel trade. Yeah, oof indeed. So was the Dougie Hamilton pick. Kill me. Gag me with a spoon. Draisaitl. Gain center. Hands it off to Kulak. Kulak finds Draisaitl shot. Stopped by Ottinger. Kulak. Behind the net. Podkolzin. To the point. Bouchard loses the zone. 4 minutes into the second period here. Reminder, Seguin was picked by the Bruins with the second overall pick. Toronto traded for Kessel. They also traded their next first for Dougie Hamilton. Thanks, I already said that. Steve would need to start the day before in a race against McDavid. I think you're right. Love you, Steve, but you're not below the face-off dot in the zone. You're going to lose. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I'll admit I'm one of the tear drinkers, but it's nothing personal, and I figured I owe you a few bucks for your hard work. Wishing you the best. Thank you kindly for that as we get a whistle here. Boy, my feed keeps cutting, Drew. I don't know if you're experiencing the same issue. I'm hardwired, yeah. And I'm not on Bell, which I know there was a outage. No, I haven't had this problem all playoffs. It's weird. Cece. Oilers. Into the neutral zone. McDavid. Ooh, he just goes 1-on-3. CC dumps it. Skinner. Whoop! Out of his net to play it. Stumbles a bit. Shot! Skinner got a piece of the save. Stars trying to take advantage of the chaos here. Rantanen loses a step. Oilers get it out. Down the ice. Is this going to be icing? It is. 14:48 to go in the second. Connor Cahill. Hate the precious golden boy rat number 97 who pays the refs and has his German butler with him. Hope he digs the F in as far as his Oilers career casket can go. Holy Toledo, Connor. Tell us how you really feel. You're about to legally change your name so you don't have to also be called Connor. Stars. Marchment. McDavid knocks that into the corner. Klingberg to McDavid in front of his own net. Oh, Marchment lined up McDavid, but McDavid can't get out of his zone. He gives it away, but he works hard, and I think Marchment just took the Stars' first penalty of the game on a trip, and he's sad about it. Drew loves seeing Marchment mad. Man, the Stars really had the Oilers there. But Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman just refused to give up on the play. And Marchment just takes Hyman's feet right out. I mean, that's the trippiest trip that ever tripped. Oilers' first power play of the game. Perry, Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard. It's a pretty good top unit, yeah. And Nuge. Stars win that face-off, get it all the way down the ice. What do you think is more likely, Leo Glynn becoming a Leaf or the Leafs winning a cup in the next 20 years? Leo Glynn becoming a Leaf. I was just at hockey with him tonight. Here come the Oilers. McDavid, head of steam, passes it off to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. McDavid. Nuge scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Puck squirts to him all alone. Oilers make quick and easy work of that power play. They regain their 1-goal lead over the Dallas Stars here in the second period. The game changes like that when you're playing the Oilers. They get McDavid to cough up the puck. It looks like they're reeling. It looks like you're going to get a chance. You take a tripping penalty, and within seconds, it's in the back of your net. Unreal. Nuge, there's another dude who's been in the league forever. Fourth goal and 10th point of the playoffs for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. 748 career points. Oh! Stars get their own chance. Steve, stop looking up stats. Labushkin holds the zone. Bouchard. Rantanen can't get to that. Nurse has it. McDavid is second assist of the game already. 16th of the playoffs. That's out of play. Steve, can you please get Stauffer on the pod? I don't know him. I love SDPN covering non-leaf games. You are welcome. Protest for everyone to stop saying squirt. I will never. Did you choose to call the West instead of the East to scout and see if any of these teams can beat those darn Panthers? No, I just wanted to do this one. Yes, Drew. Question to ignite the chat. Oh, this should be good. If I had to live in one TV show universe as a background character, what show would I pick? A background character. Do I have speaking lines? This is where I live. No, you don't want to live in a superhero universe. You don't want to live in like friggin' The Boys. Is it concerning that my first thought was Cheers? Yeah, I want to live in a bar. If that's my job, like if that's where everybody knows your name. Boo, boo, boo. Animation? No. South Park? No. People die all the time in South Park. Springfield, fewer people die. There's wacky antics. Could go Springfield. Could go Springfield. Severance? No, that show gives me supreme anxiety. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? That's pretty good. Or Ted Lasso? Well, how about Shoresy? I'm just at hockey games all the time. There you go. Oilers, dump it. Stars chasing this game for the second time in this game. Henrique. Oh! Kulak, stop by Ottinger. Man, these Oilers happen so fast. Leafs would be unrecognizable if they didn't trade Rask and didn't trade for Kessel and had Seguin Hamilton instead of Marner and Matthews. Well, yeah. You know what? If you went 15 years in the past and you undid most major decisions, I bet they'd look so different. I mean, yeah. Pick one cereal out of these three. Frankenberry, Count Chocula, Boo Berry. I'm in Canada. I don't even think we get Frankenberry. I think we get Boo Berry. I've never tried it. I haven't had Count Chocula. Like, I don't know, Boo Berry, I guess. I've had Count Chocula. Drew, do I look like the kind of guy who was allowed to have sugary cereals when I was a kid? I would lose my mind. Count Chocula, like, why not just give me a line of blow while you're at it? Like, when I was in school with my ADHD, are you freaking kidding me? Sorry. Stars win the draw in their own zone. Why doesn't the timer show on non-Leaf games? Ignore my last chat. Okay, I will. Okay. I love the timing of that. 12:45 to go in the second. Oilers out shooting the Stars 19-11 in Dallas, mind you, and they're up 2-1. Out of the reach of Robertson. Skinner out of his net to play it to Wallman. Turnover. Oilers get it right back off the boards. Untz out. Podkolzin gains the puck with speed. Tries to center it. Can't. At the point. You can still see why Podkolzin was so highly regarded. Bouchard shoots. Oh, snipes it. That wasn't a Bouch bomb. It was a Bouch laser beam. And the Oilers take a 2-goal lead, 3-1, 12-12 to go in the second. Make a wish. Out shooting the Stars 20-11. Don't look now. Stars are kind of getting smoked a little bit here. Podkolzin was the star of that shift. Obviously kept alive by Dry. Choo! I was so surprised Bouchard didn't take the one-timer there. It was the right call. It's in the neutral zone. Good play by Lindell in his own end there. Up the ice. Again, Oilers stuffing him in the neutral zone. Stars dump it. Brad DeCare. Just say Jared McCann. Yeah, that was a bad one too. Been looking for a unique Leafs jersey. Any thoughts? Yeah, whoever they sign this summer. Or Lawrence. They're keeping him. Shot! My nurse off the bar! The Oilers have the Stars absolutely reeling. Rantanen hands it off. Did the Leafs have 20 shots at this point in any game in the playoffs? No. That's why we're less than halfway through regulation here, and I'm just out of the reach of the Stars. Yeah, like this is a huge culture shock for me, for the hockey I've been watching. In front, stopped by Skinner. Nuge. Gain center, dumps it. Very casual. Ottinger in his glove. I don't know if that was the play. Hyman was alone, and now it's a D-zone draw. How much do you think Bouchard gets on his extension? You know what? Let me look him up. Heading into this game, 70 career points in 64 career games as a defenseman. Gee. All right. Riddle me this, Batman. Does he make more than Rasmus Dahlin? You think he'll make a bit less, Drew? Well. Yeah, issue is, yes, I agree with that. The issue is they probably try for the McDavid extension before they try to sign him at all. Like, I don't think you need to worry about an offer sheet. Seguin, shot! Stopped by Skinner, 10:09 to go in the second. An offer sheet for Bouchard would probably net you 4 first-round picks. Oilers fan Steve, it's time. We have room for you. The Oilers' explosive offense versus the Panthers' relentless forechecking is what the masses want to see. Unstoppable force meets immovable object. Well, we got it last year, and it was pretty good. Which team from the first round should have advanced that didn't? And you can't say the Leafs from the second round. Drew? Why is there a guy in the front row with a Kings jersey? You're weird. He's got a Kempe throwback. You're weird. Drew believes the Avs would be in the Cup final if they beat the Stars. They'd at least be in this series, I think. We're in commercial break here. Would you hate me if I switched favorite teams from Leafs to Oilers for the foreseeable future? I wouldn't blame you in the slightest. If I could guarantee the Leafs got McDavid next summer, would I sacrifice a playoff appearance this year? Without a second thought. I can get the best player in the world, and all I got to do is miss the playoffs. The Leafs have made the playoffs in years where they missed the playoffs. You know what I mean? Last year, Leafs were in the playoffs, but they missed the playoffs. Steve from Ajax is not as good as Steve from Spruce Grove. Home of the Saints? Spruce Grove Saints? Is that the junior A team? I still remember so many junior A teams from when I did Junior Hockey Magazine with Gino Retta. Spruce Grove. Or was it Storm? Spruce Grove Storm? Wasn't that Ben Scriven's team? We're looking this up. We're looking this up right now. Ben Scrivens. Spruce Grove Saints. AJHL. Ben Scrivens. Copium Drew, says Francois Labelle. Uh-oh. Look at it this way. At least you're not the Kraken. I'm not ready for Botterill. Don't. Yeah, Ben Scrivens, Saints alumni. There you go. Don't use Botterill's history with the Sabres against him. That's the Sabres. I think it's different. Stars have it in their own zone. Chip it into the neutral zone. Chip it deep. Wyatt Johnston after it. Already down 2 on home ice here. It really feels, I don't know, there's lots of time left in this game, lots of time left in the series, but we're careening towards a Stanley Cup rematch. I've been telling everyone that the Kings were the best team in the West and everything would be easier by grade. They got their final boss in their first round. It's a tough argument. Stopped by Skinner. Held at the line by Lindell. Deep. Cece gets it behind the net for Rantanen. Oilers really underratedly just strong team. Behind the net for Hintz. Hintz to Cece. Cece puts it deep. Rantanen. Rantanen in front for Cece. Can't get the shot off. Cece's a fascinating player. Draisaitl coming in on Lindell. Just absorbs the hit like it's nothing. Stetcher! Oh, that's deflected wide. Cece up the ice. Deflected by Rantanen to avoid the icing. 8:18 to go in the second. Seguin. Oh! Star got rocked in the neutral zone. It was just off camera. Marchment pursuing the puck. Oilers have it in the neutral zone. Dropped for Connor. McDavid hands it off for Hyman. Seguin into the neutral zone. Wallman gains the star zone. Ottinger plays it to Harley. Harley is hit real hard by Hyman. He leapt into that hit. Frederick. Oh. I have Hyman in my fantasy, NHL Fantasy Stars. And I upgraded his hitting stats. And he is bringing home the bacon for me tonight. To say that. 7:17 as we get a whistle. 7:17 to go in the second. Steve, huge fan of your work. Which song between Kerncraft 400 by Zombie Nation or Lay It on the Line would you erase from humanity? Whoa. Ooh. Wait. I think I'd erase Zombie Nation. That feels like it might be the wrong call, but I'm doing it. Wouldn't Dallas versus Carolina be sweet justice for Rantanen? Drew, thoughts? You want both teams to get swept. Oh, Stars. Again, they just can't get anything going. Kulak. And here come the, good play by Duchesne. Oilers stay with it, though. Drew says, is it weird I hate the Carolina Hurricanes more? No, it's not. Draisaitl! Draisaitl! Oh, just wide. He's got 3 stars on him right now. He's still got the shot off. All the way down the ice. Is this going to be icing? It is. Icing against the Stars. 6:34 to go in the second. Steve, you are my comfort streamer. Just watch my Manchester United team lose today in the Europa League final. So this stream is a nice ending for a stressful day. Well, thank you. You're lovely. Lay it on the line. $6.20 to go in the second. It's battle along the boards on the camera side, so it was hard to find. Dodonov tried to center it. Doesn't work. Harley with it in his own end now. Canada Born says cup final with full rest, but no best player. I'm not sure what you mean. Do the Lightning need an aggressive rebuild / retool? I don't know about aggressive, but they've definitely lost something that was once there. I think they should look into a significant move for sure. And it's a Stars penalty. Interference call. Oilers going back to the power play. Thomas Harley going off. Harley with the cross check on Matthias Janmark. Oh, man. That's not a great penalty. And a goal here puts the Stars down 4-1. If that's how it works out, is this game already out of reach? In 2025, it's a dangerous thing to say, but a 3-goal lead is a 3-goal lead. I do want to say thank you for something. When the Leafs beat the Sens, and then later when the Leafs were eliminated by the Panthers, I asked people watching the streams to donate to Dylan Earl Foster's GoFundMe. Dylan was a huge Leaf fan who I got to know this past year. I got to know him a little before Christmas. He died in January, and I asked you to support the GoFundMe for his family to help them out. There were about $5,500 raised after the Leafs beat the Sens, and I was very happy about that. Then I said it after the Leafs were eliminated by the Panthers. His GoFundMe is sitting at $20,855. I just got a message from his mom. To say she is appreciative would be an understatement. So thank you, everybody. Sorry to bring it down and everything, but I don't know. There's a lot on social media where you can just be like, I hate people. I lost all my faith in humanity. There's still a lot there, guys. There's a lot there. Canada Born, would you take that deal? Oh, you're talking about Cup final with full rest, but you're missing your best player. You get a free pass to the Cup final, but lose your best player for it. So the rest of your team is 100%. Yeah, I want to go to the Cup final. I don't care. I know the finger on the monkey paw like curls, but I'm taking it. Would you take all the former Leafs on the Oilers? I'd take Connor Brown. I'd take Zach Hyman. Here comes McDavid! Stop by Ottinger! Out of nowhere, this guy. You can't look down for a second. 1:36 to go in this power play, 4:47 to go in the second. Oilers with a 3-1 lead so far. Can we get a finals prediction from Drew and on? I will ask him in a second. Yes, Drew. 97 and 29 have had more dominant shifts through 2 periods than 34 and 16 had through 2 rounds. Well, I can help you with that. McDavid and Draisaitl are better. Like, how could you deny it? Here comes McDavid. To the point. Draisaitl. McDavid. McDavid to the point. Bouchard. Nuge. Bouchard. Nuge. Bouchard. McDavid. McDavid. Draisaitl. Stars pick it off. Hintz is going to skate it out and dump it. A minute to go in this Oilers power play. Your cup final was Stars Panthers, Drew? Oh, you said Stars Panthers on Drew and Stu. McDavid stapled to the boards, and it's cleared. Bouchard has it in the neutral zone. Long change here in the second. 33 seconds to go in this power play. McDavid for Nuge. To Bouchard. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl shoots. High and wide. Nuge keeps it from going out. Cleared. Bouchard. To McDavid. McDavid. Oh, what a pass to Nuge with his feet. He did that on purpose. Oh my gosh, if the Oilers score here. Wallman. Oh, what a move. Can't get it into the corner. Oilers hold the zone. Oh, and the Stars intercept. Penalty is over. Here comes Harley. Driven wide by Wallman. Stars throw it down the ice. No icing. Wallman being pursued by Wyatt Johnston. Rantanen out there with Johnston and Granlund. Oilers clean him out with little issue. Klingberg. Kane flips it in and goes and gets it himself. Takes Bichelle hard into the end boards. And Bichelle dumps him. No penalty. Kane goes right back after Bichelle. Bichelle going after Kane. Stars just get out of their zone. 2 minutes to go in the second. I know. Yes, Drew. The Stars got to survive this period. It's starting to feel like that. Wyatt Johnston. Mason Marchment. Marchment shoots into the glove of Skinner. Boy, they really haven't tested him, eh? 1:48 to go in the second. Oilers laughing on the bench, having the time of their lives. I'm glad Wallman can laugh at the end of that shift because that was not a great giveaway. Papa l'Americano. Face off in the Oilers' end. Seguin for the Stars. Oilers come up with it. That's Draisaitl. Nurse for Draisaitl. Minute 35 to go in the second. Oh, puck hops over a stick. Here come the Oilers. Janmark centers off a stick and off the side of the net. Stars counterattack. Duchesne gets it deep. Skinner out of his net to play it. He's had a couple suspect playings of the puck. How precarious is a 3-1 lead? Depends on the team. Harley in front. Oh! How didn't that go in? But we got a power play coming here. A hook going against the Oilers. And it's Kulak going off again. Drew says it's Marchman who drew it, so it's a dive. Well, go ahead and whack the ref again there, Mason. Oh, man. He's just holding on to the stick. Oh, I don't know about that call. I don't know about that call. All right. Nick Davidson, thank you. It's in the Stars zone. If the Stars don't score here, they'll have a power play that goes into the third period. That's behind the net. Someone's without a stick. I think it's one of the Stars. And all the way down the ice it goes. Under 30 seconds to go in the second. Oh, interesting play by Harley. I don't even know if he meant to do that. Hands it off to Seguin. Botched entry. Stetcher will get rid of it. 13 seconds to go in the second. Reminder, we have trivia coming up at second intermission. 7 seconds. Up the ice from Harley. Here's Seguin. Seguin. In front. Shot by Granlund is stopped by Skinner. 1.1 seconds to go in the second. We'll see if they put any time on the board. Big Head Hockey just posted this stat. Career playoff assists. Connor McDavid, 96. Mario Lemieux, 96. McDavid is 28 years old. Oh my God. Are they putting any time on the clock? Doesn't look like it. Why do the Stars have so many left-handed shots? Like you're not going to get the shot. Face-off is lost. Doesn't matter anyway. Oilers take a 3-1 lead into second intermission. They will take a 3-1 lead into the third period. But if there is any silver lining to be had, if you're the Dallas Stars, at very least, you begin the third period with 58 seconds on the power play. I won't lie to you. To me, as an outsider, the Oilers are running the Stars show so far. To add to the stat, games played, Lemieux 107. McDavid 86. Are you friggin' kidding? What an alien from space. What? Okay. Jet Set Radium Future says, let's go Florida. Can I thumbs down that? Like this stream for more blue-footed boobies and other extremely fascinating birds. They will be included in a new segment called Steve's Nature Corner. Yo, I would love that. So, here's what we got. We're going to show you a clip. Do not go anywhere, because we're going to do trivia after that. Link for the trivia is in the description. It is through the Spark app. We have prizes. McFarlane Toys figures. Figures from McFarlane Toys. There you go. Copies of NHL 25. Mini sticks of SDPN and Spark, and discounts on the SDPN shop. We will be doing that after the break. Don't go away. Drew, what is our lovely clip? Oh, us criticizing Matthews and Berube after Game 7. And when we come back, I promise not to make it about the Leafs.
And then I just thought we had
Totally agree.
too many passengers throughout the rest of the game and just weren't on the same page. And they get a couple goals and momentum like that, and then you're chasing the game, and it's hard to get it back. When you're down 3 against a good team that plays sound defensively like them.
Okay, let's leave it there. So the quote is the passengers quote. The quote is, there's too many passengers, and people were using this, especially out of town media. They love this. And I don't disagree. Hang on. I don't blame them. I'm sure this is the most satisfying thing.
It's spank bank material.
Yes.
And they're doing it publicly.
What I love about what Matthew said there was that it was honest. There were too many passengers. And people were like, well, he had 2 shots last night. He was a passenger. And you know what? Like, you could argue the whole damn team was. Listen, Matthews is not going to escape criticism. We'll get to singular efforts.
You get passengers when 4 guys take up half the cap.
Well, exactly. And so I think...
We've been saying this for years.
So I think that when we look at that quote, what I respect about it is he said what everyone is thinking. If you're going to be upset with him for performance, I get it. But at least finally, along with Berube, and we'll get to that, finally, somebody didn't look the camera dead in the face and said, actually, Cody Cece's numbers were great. I can't stand that with this organization where it is, we're going to deny you what you saw with your eyes. We're going to deny you what you see on paper in terms of stats. Actually, you're dumb and we're smart. Austin said there's too many passengers. He's the captain. He is going to be, at the end of next season, barring some injury, he's going to be the leading scorer in Leafs history all time. Mm-hmm. I love that he was honest. I love that he said that. I can't stand that people are mad at him for a quote like this. If you're out of town media and you're jerking off to this, fine. But from inside, as a Leaf fan, which I am,
yeah,
I want some honesty. That's what's been making me feel so crazy over the last 9 years.
What are you?
I'm a Leaf fan.
Oh, bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Automatically.
So let's get.
You're the reason they lost.
In fact, Jesse, I am.
Bad
and
guy.
you know,
you're also worse than other fans.
Yes,
on principle.
Because you know nobody has a bigger fan group than only the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now let's talk about Craig Berube.
No, here, wait. I want to stick on the Matthews thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I think back to a really annoying Instagram post from Zdeno Chara, and it's only annoying because it's Zdeno Chara. It's actually
and he's so great.
He's so great, and he rides his bike looking like
he's still doing marathons.
Freaking
unbelievable.
He's annoying. So he posts this on Instagram, and it's just him pointing at the camera. And it's basically when you point a finger at someone, you're pointing 3 back at yourself. And I always put my hand like this and go, Zdeno, that's not true. But when he points like this.
That's what my mother used to say to me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think about that style of leadership versus what Matthews did? Because, okay, there's too many passengers. Is he talking about who's he talking about? He's obviously talking about someone.
I think what people were missing from that quote was him doing what Chris Tanev did, saying, I take responsibility for that, do my part in that. And I don't expect after a devastating game, and those guys coming out, Tavares looked heartbroken.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think those guys were devastated. And so for him to speak absolutely 100% perfect at a press conference, I'm giving him a pass on that. I do think.
Shut up, Steve. That's enough out of you. We're about to do trivia. I am waiting for people to join trivia and also sending my notes to myself so I can read them on screen because I'm a smart guy. So it's through the Spark app. Here's what we're going to do. If this is your first time, you've been missing out, clown. But also welcome. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. And then what you do is you put in your info, your phone number, or whatever, and you'll get text notifications for whenever we do this trivia. So even if you're not watching the stream, there you go. You can join in. You don't need the stream to take part in trivia, put it that way. But I highly recommend you join the stream. We've got extra prizes to give away tonight. Top prize is a Matty Beniers Seattle Kraken figurine from our friends at McFarlane Toys. Second and third place will both win an EA NHL 25 digital download code, courtesy of our friends at EA Sports. Fourth and fifth place will win an exclusive Spark SDPN mini stick. And if you don't finish in the top 5, screw you. No, everyone else that participates can still walk away with a 15% off coupon for the SDPN shop. To claim your prize, in the top right corner of the Spark app, click on your profile picture. You'll see all the events you have participated in and any prizes you can claim. As always, the link to tonight's trivia is in the description down below. And the theme tonight is the playoffs so far. Drew, what do you think? 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. That's all you friggin' got. Get in there. Have some fun. Get some bragging rights in there. Who cares if you win? Also, try to win. Whose Canada jersey is behind me? This? The black one? It is Marie-Philippe Poulin. Marie-Philippe Poulin. It is the not very popular black one from, I think that's the Sochi Olympics. I could turn it around if you want. I could turn it around for the third. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Drew, what are you eating? M&M peanuts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The playoffs so far. Here we go. Question 1. Who leads the NHL playoffs in points heading into round 3? A. Connor McDavid. B. Mikko Rantanen. C. Leon Draisaitl. D. Mitch Marner. That's mean. Who put that? Our intern wrote this. Oh, intern Luke. Now, I don't know if McDavid passed him tonight, but 19 points, Mikko Rantanen. 69% of you got that right. Nice. Now, you got to get the question right. You also have to answer the question fast to earn as many points as possible. Question 2. Which goaltender has the most wins after yesterday's game? A. Calvin Pickard. B. Jake Ottinger. C. Sergei Bobrovsky. D. Frederik Andersen. This one should be easy. The answer. Sergei Bobrovsky leads all net minors with 9 wins after last night. He's sporting a .905 save percentage and .229 goals against average. 72% of you got that. There's a guy touching the cup, Rocket Man, who's in first place, followed by Luigi and Abigail. Let's keep it going. Which player is the highest plus minus heading into round 3? So I assume that doesn't include tonight and yesterday. A. Brad Marchand. B. Jacob Slavin. C. Radek Faksa. D. Jake Wallman. Radek Faksa feels too random to have on there. The answer is Jake Wallman. Wallman narrowly leads the league with a plus 13 rating, barely holding off a Panthers trio of Lusterinen, Marchand, and Lindell. That line is so good. Only 28% of you got that. Let's keep it going. Rocket Man keeps his lead. What team gave up the most goals in round 2? Oh, A. Winnipeg Jets. B. Vegas Golden Knights. C. Washington Capitals. D. Toronto Maple Leafs. I spoiled it. I didn't even look at the answer. I just knew that it was the Leafs. The Leafs gave up 26 goals in round 2. The Panthers, ironically, gave up the second most goals in round 2 with 17. Rocket Man got it wrong. Telgen. There's another trophy, though. Oh, Tegan? Sorry, I can't. It's too small on my screen. I'm like, who the hell is Telgen? Tegan, 76% of you got that. Let's keep going. Which defenseman leads the playoffs in points heading into round 3? A. Thomas Harley. B. Evan Bouchard. C. Cam Fowler, D. Simone Benoit. Cam Fowler had a preposterous first round, but the answer is the Boosh Bomb himself, Evan Bouchard. 12 points, 4 goals, 8 assists. Thomas Harley is right behind him with 11 points. Well, Bouchard got a goal tonight. 82% of you got that. Steven is in first. Tegan is now in second, right behind him. And Logan is in third. 3 more. Which goaltender has faced the most shots after 2 rounds? A. Joseph Woll. B. Stuart Skinner. C. Jake Ottinger. D. Logan Thompson. Jake Ottinger has faced 394 shots before tonight with an impressive .919 save percentage. Bobrovsky has faced the second most shots at 317. So yeah, Ottinger's been busy. 2 more. Tegan retakes the lead. What team gave up the least amount of goals in round 2? A, the Edmonton Oilers. B, the Florida Panthers. C, the Carolina Hurricanes. D, the Dallas Stars. This team only gave up 7 goals in 5 games. Oh, that gives it away. The Carolina Hurricanes, the Capitals, only scored 5 goals. 62% of you got that. Oh, Tegan takes a tumble. Steven regains first place. Will he hold on to it? Dylan sniffing again. Out of the 4 remaining teams, who is Steve Dangle's Stanley Cup pick? A, the Edmonton Oilers. B, Dallas Stars. C, Florida Panthers. D, the Carolina Hurricanes. Over at SDPN Sports, which you should all be following, Steve Dangle ranked the remaining 4 teams top to bottom as Edmonton, Florida, Dallas, Carolina. The Edmonton Oilers, 61%. So, Steven is a repeat winner, apparently. So, Brett wins. I'm going to read it as I see it. Steven, Brett, so close, by the way. Dylan, I think, also might be a repeat winner. 4th is William. 5th is Jam Bottle. And so does that mean the other William also gets a point or a prize? We're not sure. We're going to figure this out. You guys are too tight and too good at this. But first place gets a Matty Beniers McFarlane figure from McFarlane Toys. Second and third place get a copy of EA Sports NHL 25. 4th and 5th place get this mini stick SDPN/Spark. That was very, very competitive. Tegan roared back and still finished with a top 10 score. That's good stuff. Those are good questions. Does it feel weird reading my name? What is my pick for the Stanley Cup? What was even weirder, Drew, is I didn't know my answer. I forgot. I totally forgot. I never did make a round 3 preview video, did I? I was too busy. Something like that. Steve, how much better does Ekholm make the Oilers? So I got to be careful with how I answer this because, I mean, the obvious answer should be way better. But I think if you say way better, it's kind of insulting how good the Oilers have been. Like, they look pretty good defensively. Pretty good to me. Like, David got kind of team defense, but you can see why. Bruins fan, I'm just here to see Marchand win it. Screw you. Francois Labelle, my best showing yet. I finished 35th. Look at you. I'm tweeting third period. This folks, is the big one. The STPN YouTube channel. Click like. Click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Ozone time is nearly identical, but slot shots 13-6 for Edmonton, cycle chances 10-6, odd man rushes 5-1. This is all from Sport Logic. But the Stars, who are down 3-1, begin the third period with a 58-second power play. Scoring here would put them right on track. Face off at center ice. Stars come up with it. Heiskanen. Stars gain the zone. Marchman after it. Can't keep up with Wallman, who just clears it easy. 45 seconds to go in this power play. Heiskanen. For Granlund. Marchman. Heiskanen. It looked like that fan was on the ice for a sec. Heiskanen through traffic. Scores! Through traffic. I don't think Stuart Skinner sees this at all. And just 32 seconds into the third period, the Stars bring themselves to within one. The Oilers are looking down. They're going to have a look at this. We'll see what happens. Heiskanen through traffic. I think that goes off of a Star, or rather off of an Oiler. So are the Oilers looking at maybe offside? Oh, that hit Skinner going through. Let's see. No review. Stars within one. Both teams have a power play goal. And we got a game, folks. Hyman. The Stars didn't have a single power play goal in the Western Conference Final last year. Whoa, Draisaitl! Stop by Otter. A minute into the third somehow only. Stars gain the zone. Rantanen in there. Granlund. Hintz. McDavid gets to it. There's a big collision. Oh, boy, it's alive in Dallas right now. Sedin Magic says, what a seeing eye shot. Indeed. Cece with it. Up the ice. Oilers get it. That's the first of the playoffs for Heiskanen, who missed a lot of time. Big hit there from Dodonov. Ben loses it to Henrique. Is that offside? It is offside. Ethan Dolman, thoughts on Robertson? Odd they didn't trade him before the deadline, as he made it adamant in the past he doesn't want to re-sign. You got to be careful in this Oilers Star stream because people are going to think you mean Jason. Here's the thing with Nick Robertson. The guy's a restricted free agent. You don't have to listen to him. Stars ice the puck. 17:58 to go in the third. So from Spark, if there's a repeat winner, everything drops down a slot. If the winner is a repeat. So sixth place will get a prize. Got it. Face off in the Star zone. Draisaitl gets kicked out of the draw. Podkolzin fills in. Draisaitl out there with Podkolzin and Perry. Wait, Draisaitl is allowed to take the draw against Sam Steele. Sam Steele wins it. Weird. Stars chasing after it in the neutral zone. Oh, stripped! That was Perry. Harley gets it back. Podkolzin fighting for it now. Oh, Podkolzin slamming at it. Otter. There's a penalty coming. And I think it's... Is it going against the Oilers? I have no idea what happened. 17-17 to go in the third. Here come the Stars. Rantanen! Stop by Skinner. 17:09 to go in the third. Is Perry going to the box? Podkolzin looks to be in quite a bit of pain. His elbow or forearm. Podkolzin looks on the verge of tears. What happened? Oh! Yeah, he got Sam Steele right in the face with a cross check. Playing dumb on the bench. Yeah, no, I agree. That's a bad one. Mr. Magoo, thank you, thank you. Leafs Devils fan here. Between y'all and Tom Grossi, it's a real treat having my teams represented by folks who never punch down and raise awareness for those in need. Cheers to the crew. Thank you. Stars with a chance to tie here. Given away to Henrique. He dumps it. This is a big moment in this game. I don't know if the bang guy is behind the glass, but he is out of prison, which is a wild sentence. Seguin, Robertson, Seguin. Oilers get them to cough it up, and they'll attack 2-on-2. It's Janmark and Brown, who is rocked. Oh, baby. He gets back up, though. Here come the Stars. Robertson hands it off. Shot! Wide. Marchment. Robertson. Off a stick. Heiskanen works it over. Shot! Scores! Mikael Granlund snipes it. I think there might have been a deflection. 2 power play goals in the first 4 minutes of the third period have what was once a 3-1 Oilers lead tied up at 3 now. Granlund. Oh boy, Mason Marchment absolutely obliterates Connor Brown. And what a rip. What a rip from Michael Granlund. Wow, that's just a pure snipe. That doesn't go off of nothing. 16-11 still to play in the third. What a treat. What a treat game 1 of this series has been. Draisaitl. And the Oilers go offside. Remember when Seattle beat the Avs? So weird. That was weird. Drew, I'm sure, is wondering why you brought that up. Yeah. Oh, I'm not even going to repeat that. All 4 teams left have Russians on their roster. Is the Cup still banned from going to Russia because of the war? I know that was the case in 2022. Brother, I don't know. I don't know. Steve, as a tribute to you, I bought some Hawkins cheesies here in the USA, not readily available, so I had to order from Bezos. About to try one. Get me some Hawkins cheesies in my body right now. I'm jealous of you. Granlund's 5th of the playoffs. He's been very good. Heiskanen, another point tonight. Seguin, another point tonight. And the game begins anew here in the third period. A reminder that game 3 is not allowed to go to overtime because I have beer league. Oilers cough it up. It should be illegal to have a 3:00 afternoon conference final game, Drew. Canadian team sucks, says Jet Set Radium Future. Oh! Just wide of the Oilers' net. 14:57 to go in the third. I'm not sure if he kicked it out of play. Let's see. Granlund across. Oh, Hartley does kick that straight out of play. My feed keeps flickering, and I'm not going to lie, all I saw was the puck go wide, and I was like, oh. It keeps. What is wrong with it tonight? That's frustrating. Oilers with it, and they chip it into the neutral zone. Evander Kane after it, causing problems for Cece. They call that icing? I'm not sure about that. And they're chanting Skinner. The best part about watching the Stars is that Pete DeBoer always has. I'm not reading that, Mr. Magoo. I had also noticed that. He's talking about the people who sit behind Pete DeBoer. Into the bench. Watch Medicine says, nice to see teams come back from a deficit in the West. Panthers usually constrict their opponents to death once they have a lead. Up in here, up in here. Face off just outside the Stars zone. Sagan wins that. Hey, J-Rock says the cheesies are great. Kicks the crap out of Cheetos. Hell yeah! Oh, Canada. Here come the Stars. That's around. This is a new experience for me. Everyone in Dallas is standing. I can barely see anything, and the Oilers just took another one. Evander Kane high-sticked Matt Duchene, and is it 4? No, it's not. He's calling him a diver, but he definitely got him. Well, let's see a close replay. That's the 3rd and 4th overall picks in 2009 going at it. I'm pretty sure he got him. Let's see. Oh, that angle didn't really show it. What a break in this game. Wow. Oilers go into this period up 3-1. They score 2 power play goals, the Stars do, to tie it. And now they have a chance for a third to take their first lead of the night. Duchene and Nuge still going at it. Or is it Nurse? Heiskanen. Duchene. Heiskanen. Oh, shot off the post by Randon. Duchene scores. That was what happened. Skinner has no idea. That was chaos. And the Stars, 3 power play goals in 6 minutes, take their first lead of the game, and it's the man who drew the call in the first place, Matt Duchene. Let's see a replay of what on earth happened there. Stars working it brilliantly off the side of the net. And Duchene shoots it. The Oilers quit on the play. Skinner is, oh boy. Duchene waited because people were in his way. Skinner's got his arms up. I'm not really sure why. Are they looking at it for goalie interference? Oh, wow. The Stars have their first lead of the night. 3 power play goals in the same third period in a Western Conference final game. There's no way that happens very often, especially considering the Stars had no power play goals in last year's Western Conference final against this very team. Puck is out of play, 13:37 to go in the third. And this, you were asking me about Matthias Ekholm and his potential impact on this series. Duchesne, who is he staring down? You were asking me about Matthias Ekholm. I think this is where you would probably feel his impact is on the penalty kill. Wow. The guys who took the penalty were Perry, Kane. I'm not sure who it was in the third. Kulak for the second time. The people he's talking about really uplift the spirits of the arena. Oh, thank you, Hawks. Are the Maple Leafs playing in Oilers jerseys? # choke. Ooh. Sedin Magic 15. Worth noting that coming into this game, the Oilers PK was at around 66%. It was? But they had killed, I swear the stat was they had killed their last like 6. Wow. 3,000 people in here. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friend. Click and like takes a second. It's free and it helps out this channel a whole big bunch. Thank you for joining us tonight and watching this spectacular hockey game. I'm going to be streaming every game of Oilers Stars. Adam Wilde is going to be streaming every game of Panthers Hurricanes. We got a treat here, folks. We got a treat. Drew's saying, didn't the Oilers come back like 4 of their 5 games against LA or something stupid? Yeah, that's why I've been saying on the podcast, stop getting the lead on Edmonton early. You let them play with the lead. When they cheat for offense, oh, the bang guy is there. Imagine getting out of jail, and this is like one of the first things you do. Oilers win the faceoff in their own zone. They shovel it out. Labushkin is first on it. Can't clear it. Shot wide. Shoveled behind the net. Kane looking to make amends here. Looking to lay the body here. Oh, he got a big chunk of Labushkin there. Stars get it out, though. Florida versus Stars, America hockey. Stop making this about America. Don't be weird. Horrible reffing in this game. Are they blind, says Noah LaRock? I mean, the Perry one, like, he cross-checked the guy in the face. The Kane one is the one I need to see a better replay. Here comes Mason Marchment, cross ice. Sagan, Duchesne. He still has it. Duchesne in front. Sagan, up. Duchesne, Sagan. Oilers finally take it off them, and now it's Leon and Connor on the ice at the same time. Connor is turned around. Duchesne. Marchment. Shot. Wide. Leon and Connor paired together. I'm not sure what you do to stop that. Perry to Connor. Leon wrapped up. He's looking for a call. Doesn't get it. He just threw his hand up. Cross ice for Hintz. What a pass. Shot wide. Bouchard with it in his own end. McDavid against Bichelle. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard. Cross ice. Draisaitl. Taken off his stick by Heiskanen. Great play by Heiskanen. Up for Bichelle. Bichelle leads the rush. He goes to the net. Bichelle! Oh, he almost scored. Granlund fighting for it. Bichelle still up in the play. What's he doing down there? Hintz fighting Draisaitl. Nurse in there. Kapanen. It's a 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Kapanen! Can't find Bouchard. Oilers again looking for the call. And they're going to get it. 11 minutes to go in the third. Kapanen hands it off for Janmark. To the point. Bouchard, cross ice. Nuge. Oilers have the extra attacker here. Nuge, Kulak, Boosh. Down low. Kapanen to Boosh. Kapanen. Boosh. Boosh through traffic. Tipped. Wide. Kapanen keeps it alive for Kulak. Boosh. How is that not offside? Shot. That goes wide. The Oilers have had over 30 seconds here with the extra attacker. Nuge, Boosh. Podkolzin. Nuge. What a shift for the Oilers. On. Stop by Otter. And they're going to blow this dead. 10:06 to go in the third. And is that Leon Bischel going to the box? He was doing so well. And he gets the hook on Bouchard. Hey, Noah, what do you think of the reffing now? Is it good? Is it good now? I'm messing with you, buddy. Well, this is big. 10:06 to go in the third. The Oilers with a power play and a chance to tie. Nuge, Connor, Boosh, Draisaitl, Hyman. Quite the unit for the mighty Oil. Oilers 1 for 2, 2 shots. There's debris on the ice. No, Leaf fans are the only one who do that. What are you doing? Draisaitl on the draw against Steele. They didn't like the face-off, so they'll do it again. Oh, it's pennies on the ice? Yeah, we can't do that. We don't have pennies. Stars win it and clear it. 10 minutes to go in the third. Bouchard hands it off for Connor. At the speed of light, gains the zone. Connor to Draisaitl. Connor. Boosh. Connor. He's City TV everywhere. He's blocked, but Bouchard recovers it. Connor feeds it to Hyman behind the net. Draisaitl feeds it to Bouchard at the point. Cross ice for Connor. Connor, Sam Steele all over him, and the Stars. Oh, that goes out of play, but I believe it was chipped off the glass, and it'll be a face-off in the Stars zone. Wow. Sam Steele doing quite the job on the PK there. But he's on the bench now. 9:17 to go in the third, 1:11 to go in this power play. Stars come up with it again. 2 big faceoffs here. Off the glass and out. 1:05 to go in this power play. 9:09 to go in the third. Let's get over 2,000 likes. It'll make me feel good. Bouchard. To McDavid. Gains the zone. Nuge. Draisaitl. 45 seconds to go in this power play. Draisaitl. Nuge. Boosh. Connor! Can't get it through. Blocked by Ceci. His former teammate. Fired down the ice. 30 seconds to go in this Oilers power play. And 8:30 to go in the third. When you say Connor, you're talking about Brown, right? No. I should probably fix that. Wallman. To Henrique. Up the ice. Here comes Kane. Perry. Henrique. Shot from Klingberg is blocked. Off the boards and out. The penalty has been killed by the Stars. And now with a 1-goal lead, there is 8 minutes to go in the third period. Klingberg. Shot. Stop by Ottinger. Labushkin. Around. Klingberg again. And that goes way into the stands. 7:45 to go in the third. Ooh, Evander Kane looks very uncomfortable on the Oilers bench. He just kicked the bench. Oh, he accidentally blocked Klingberg's shot. Eee. That's a soft, yeah. It's not a great spot to block a shot. I don't think that was going in regardless. Not great. Not great. Well, what do we think, everybody? The Oilers took a 3-1 lead into the third period. The Stars began the third period with a power play. 58 seconds to work with, they score. Corey Perry cross-checks a guy in the face. They get another power play. They score. They tie it. Evander Kane gets the stick up on Matt Duchene. Duchene scores on that very same power play. And right now, that is the go-ahead goal in this game. Francois Labelle, Stars versus Canes would be the Miko Bowl. Oh. Here I am thinking about, do they both have a Miko on the team? No, you're talking about Rantanen. It'd be the Miko Bowl without having a playoff series that is the Miko Bowl that doesn't feature the Colorado Avalanche would have been inconceivable before the season began. Drew, I'm so sorry. 3,100 people in here. Hello. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Excuse me. You know what, Drew? They just showed the Kane Duchene high stick again in real time. I need to see it in slow motion. I still can't definitively say it hit him. You saying the Stars are floppers? Wow. Stars win the faceoff just outside of their own zone. They chip it into Edmonton's, and we get a whistle. Nurse and Marchment exchanging pleasantries. There we go. I refreshed my feed. I've been having a nightmare time with my feed tonight, unfortunately. Face off at center ice. Seguin. 27 versus 27. Kulak and Marchment both chase after it. Seguin tries to get it to Duchene. Marchment. Seguin in front. Can't find his man. It goes all the way down into the Stars zone. Ottinger out to play it. The Twitter has a different angle, and the stick does hit Duchene in the chin. Thank you, Drew. Duchene after it. Oh, Skinner plays it. Duchene still after it. Skinner finally gets rid of it to Nurse. Under 7 minutes to go in the third now. Heiskanen off the boards. Rantanen can't center it. Oilers break out. 6:35 to go in the third here. Draisaitl with it. Gets it to Connor McDavid. Hyman spins off the side of the net. Lindell. That's deep. To the point. Draisaitl shot. Oh, it hit an Oiler in front and they're down. Is that Zach Hyman? Oh, he's in a heap in front of the Stars net. He's back up. Oh, he's got to be laboring. Stars get it out. McDavid and Hintz were battling. Under 6 minutes to go. 5:55. The bang guy is banging. Connor Brown. Connor Brown tried to do it all by himself. And the Stars have a 3-on-2 here. Shot from Wyatt Johnston, high and wide. The atmosphere in Dallas is unbelievable. Dodonov battling. Oilers come up with it. Stetcher breaks out. Kane. Stetcher stays on side. 5:15. In front! Oh, Connor Brown can't bury it. What a chance. Stetcher. He's all over the place this shift. Otter stops that one. Vander Kane battling in the corner. 5 minutes to go in the third. Kane in front! Kane in front! Oh! That stays out. Kane! Can't get that through. Ben is reeling here. Wyatt Johnston airmails it. And no ice. 4:44 to go in the third. Still a 4-3 Stars lead. McDavid. Or rather, Kulak, sorry. I got excited. Perry drives around the net. Oh, what a move! Oh! Oh, Frederick fans on the shot. Up the ice. Steele, did he get a piece of it? He did not. It's icing. 4:18 to go in the third. I also hate the stupid green lights on the stairs, asked Drew. See, my team hasn't played them in the playoffs yet, so I think they're cool. It is very EASHL. But shouldn't more teams be a little bit more like the EASHL? I don't know. I have sent many heartfelt or what I think is something smart about hockey, but nothing made more of an impact on the chat as talking about cheesies. Hell yeah, J-Rock. Fight the good fight. 4:18 to go in the third. Draisaitl versus Steele. Stars win it back. Stars have won a lot of very key faceoffs in this game. Robertson. Battle in the neutral zone. Here come the Oilers. Turn right back around. Steele and Seguin. Steele scores on the backhand. What a goal from Sam Steele. A 4-goal third period for the Dallas Stars. A goal every 4 minutes to start the third, and they now lead 5-3 with 3:58 to go in the third. It's the Oilers. You never count them out. But this is a good position for the Dallas Stars. Did Seguin get a piece of this? Oh, he might have. I think he got it, but it was going in anyway. That's why he was like smirking. They're going to do that face-off again. Draisaitl pissed on the bench. Tyler Durden, Skinner has progressed to the mean. Stars again! That one's just wide. They're not taking their foot off the gas, are they? Say again. 3:45 to go. Stars. That goes out of play. 3:41 to go in the third. Wow, wow, wow. What a game so far. What a period. And there's no way it's done. Oh, Seguin did get that. You know what? Maybe it wouldn't have gone in. Maybe it was necessary. A 2-goal game for Tyler Seguin, who I highlighted earlier as having a really good career, but struggles at times in the playoffs. Ain't struggling tonight. Folks, what happens here? Do the Stars win by 3? Do the Stars win by 2? Do the Stars win by 1? Or do the Oilers tie this thing? Skinner has an 808 save percentage in this game. No, yo, one of that 808. Can you feel that? BASS space. Is it Pickard's net in game 2? Asked producer Drew. I very much doubt it. Wait, is Pickard even healthy yet? I think he's backing up. It's crazy that the Oilers have a goalie who's like, what, 6-0? Just chilling on the bench. Circumstances, right? He's backing him up. All right. Oilers should legit start playing Pickard in games 1 through 4, then go to Skinner no matter what in games 5 to 7. Honestly, I don't hate it. Francois Labelle, is leafiness contagious or is it just you, Steve? It's just me. Sagan had a 2-goal performance in game 1 of the Western Conference Final last year, apparently. And here he is again this year. Great stat. That's hilarious. He didn't really want to score it. Oilers with the puck in their own zone, rung around hard. McDavid with it in the neutral zone. Draisaitl finds McDavid. McDavid finds Draisaitl. 3:22 to go in the third. Draisaitl digging along the boards. Stars clear it all the way down the ice and into the empty net. The Stars take a 3-goal lead with 3:15 to go in the third. That was Lindell with the empty netter. Oh, the Oilers' backup is Rodrigue tonight. Yeah, they're in a precarious spot, right? If it's not Skinner, you're in a bit of trouble. Lindell, empty net goal. And the puck is dropped. Houdat said, wait, I left it 3-1. What the hell? Oh. Do you have time? It's down the ice. Skinner plays it. Stars fans all over Stuart Skinner. A real rough line for the Oilers is out there. It's Frederick, Podkolzin, and Henrique. And they're laying the body. An investment for games 2 and on. Stars get it out. Steele to Dodonov. Dodonov drives wide. Dodonov blocked. Steele to the point. Shot. Stopped by Skinner. 2:20 to go in the third. Connor Brown. I still wouldn't rule the Oilers out. First of the playoffs for Lindell, by the way. In front. Kane. Taken off him by Marchment. Oilers go offside. 2:04 to go in the third. I went to do homework at 1-1. Also, WTF happened. Well, a lot of power play goals. A lot of skating. Not a ton of goaltending. They choked on a 2 goalie. Love you, Steve. No matter who you root for, gotta love playoff hockey. So the fans were singing Freebird, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of them are just doing. Oh, now it's a USA chant. Boo. Boo. Has a single American player scored tonight? Boo. Oh, yeah, their goalie's American. That counts. Wallman. 1-2-3 to go in the third. Oh, Jason Robertson plays it too far ahead of him. There's a 1:08 to go in the third. I'm starting to think this might be out of reach. Hey, you know when I didn't hear Freebird? Overtime in February. Where was Freebird then? Stetcher. It's in the neutral zone. Sam Steele has had an unbelievable game. The insurance marker, they've stuck him on like the Oilers' best guns all night on the penalty kill. 30 seconds. Stars clear the zone. I can't tell what they're chanting. No. Under 10 seconds to go. Whoa! There's rough stuff at the end of game 1. It's a line brawl. Back has Stetcher. I think that's Perry is hammering whoever he's got. Steele has Nurse, which I don't like that matchup. Henrique and Dodonov. Labushkin and I think Podkolzin. Who's Perry beating? Whoever he was beating on got up and took their gloves off. It was Bischel. Perry is calling Bischel a turtle. Okay, Corey Perry. Do you know who you are? They call you the worm because you played with utmost integrity, I guess. Bischel literally got 2-on-1 by Perry and Nurse. He did sort of turtle. Jared says it sucks that Sam Steele is a bad person. Drew goes, I don't blame him. You're up 6-3. Why are you taking punches to the head for no reason? Mr. Literus says, more cheesies. I agree. I don't have any more. I need to get more. Also, do I need to get more? Because they make me fat. Because I eat too many of them. Of all the teams you watch, are the Oilers the most psychological, torturous team ever? One day they're great. The next they're like, WTF, how? Let me tell you a little something about the team I usually watch. Steve, would you rather have the worm or the rat? The rat. He's a better two-way player. Like a way better two-way player. And not... Brad Marchand is like 4 years younger than Corey Perry. Like, it's crazy. That's a great point, Drew. You'd rather 25-year-old Perry versus 25-year-old Marchand. So, like, how old was Perry when he won the Hart? It's probably about 25, right? Yeah. Marchand hadn't even really become Marchand by 25. I remember when he made the World Cup roster in 2016, I was like, Marchand? Like, because he trains with Crosby in the summer? What? And then he ended up being pretty good. He's had a somewhat adequate career. Folks, I don't know what to say. The Oilers took a 3-1 lead into the third period, and the Stars won 6-3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Shout out all the blue-footed booby emojis in the chat. CBB says I'm pissed. I understand. McDavid's crying again this year. Man. Next bag of cheesies is on me, bud. I love that, Sedin Magic. Thank you. You know what? We're going to wrap it up. Tomorrow, come right back here to the SDPN YouTube channel. Adam Wild is going to be streaming Game 2 of Florida playing Carolina. Florida up 1-0 in that series. And now Dallas up 1-0 in this series after a roaring third period comeback in Dallas. But my friends, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching and joining me tonight. Click like if you liked the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. We're 4 likes away from 2,000. It's really bothering me. Tell all your friends tomorrow, Adam Wild, Game 2, Florida, Carolina, and I will be here on Friday for Game 2 of this wonderful series between Dallas and Edmonton.